What's up, dummies? Tuned in to episode 2 of Helping Dummies. And I'm gonna undumb you. So, I hope this is your first time listening. And if it is, I left off at gas station Chinese boner pills. You know, Rhino 777. Now, about 2014, if you could go to the right gas station and get a Rhino 777, those things were straight Viagra and steroids, 100%. And oh my God, I bought a few of them because they worked. You know what I'm saying? You have a good time. And ladies, if you ever see some of these, I encourage you, get your man one because he'll have a super boner. Now, when I was down in Honduras, you could just go to the pharmacy, and I worked out there with all these guys that were like 40, 50, whatever, and they were just, had bottles of Cialis, and we used to get it too, and we used to just go, gave some special ladies some real fun times in Honduras, and I loved it. I wish I could go back tomorrow. Third world girls be like, oh my God, you have hot water? Be like, yeah, girl. You know what's upstairs? A jacuzzi. That's right, man. I moved down to Honduras. My neighbor, man, my homie I hang out with, we was over there taking them Cialises, getting boned up, hollering at some Hondurans. You know what I'm saying? Getting boned up, hollering at some chicks. He had a jacuzzi on the second floor. And, man, you bring some girls over there. And this dude, he would go talk to these mountain girls. Because, like, we lived up here. And then there was, like, girls up on this mountain. And those are, like, the real unibrows. You know? Like they had never had hot water. And he would bring them down to his place. They'd be like, what? Like, they thought we were billionaires or some shit. Hilarious. Now, I dealt with random girls. Like, the girl that I was seeing when I was in Honduras, she just lived right up the street from me. And me and her, you know, I could just go there, pick her up. We go out to the Chinese place, get some Chinese food, eat, bang, have a good time. I take a couple boner pills. She seemed to like it, you know. What's wrong with that? But this girl, Anna, dude, she spoke a little English, but she's born and raised in Honduras, in Comiagua, and she is Latin. 100%. This girl gets violent, bro. She would get so drunk, and she would get so mad at me, bro. She accused me of fucking every girl that's ever existed on the planet. And I was like, you come over here every day. It's like, I don't even go anywhere else. I literally, bro, I mean, yeah, we go out or whatever, hang out with my buddies drinking. But anyway, I wasn't fucking out of the chicks, man. This girl was so fine. Dude, she didn't know how fine she was. She thought that I was just like trying to bang 100 girls. She was so hot. And she would get so mad. Oof, man. I bet she's still banging. Anyway, I took a couple boner pills for her, and she didn't mind it at all. I'm pretty sure she punched me at least a few times. I never did shit, dude. I never talked to any other girls ever, dude. I wouldn't even, like, me and her she literally lived down the street, and she came over to my place, like, every day. She was obsessed with me. And she thought I was fucking all these other girls. Like, when, bitch? You're in my shit 24/7. The only other place I could go is to work. I live in fucking Honduras. I don't know a fucking soul here. Oh man, so much fun dealing with a crazy chick. I like a crazy Latin girl, 'cause if they stab you, then they like you. And that's how Latinos work, man. You gotta get a girl that deep down wants to stab, well, up front wants to stab you. 'Cause that means deep down, she really does love you. That's Latin love right there. I'm gonna stab you, motherfucker. Cut your ass. That means, you bitch, I like you. I get it. They've done it to me, man. I've experienced it. And I like it. It's good. That girl was so fucking angry. She would get blackout because we used to party, dude. When we were in Honduras, we used to party. We used to go down to this fucking golf course and had this big bar, man. They had a pool. We was like drinking and fucking doing shots and good times, dude. We would go hard. First, so I went to Honduras. Third night I'm there. I'm over there at my buddy's house. You know, I met him first day. I'm like, hey, what's up, dude? Anyway, we were neighbors. I went over, caught him smoking weed on the motherfucking first day. Yes, off the rip, found weed. And I was like, yes. Anyway, we instantly became friends. Smoking weed, hanging out, drinking. So we've been partying all night. Man, we two young dudes in Honduras working, just being crazy. And I'm passed out on this dude's couch. He's up in his room sleeping. He comes down at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'm wasted, bro. He's like, hey, I got some girls coming over. And I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, right now. I'm like, okay. And I'm like, trying to wake up and start cleaning up some bottles and shit. And these 3 chicks come over, and at least 2 of them was hot. The third one was not. And nobody talked to her the entire time. This is pretty funny. So this girl came over at 4 o'clock in the morning. She was pretty hot. And she didn't speak one word of English. I had to use Google Translate, and I Google Translated about 10 messages before she used her mouth on my genital area out of nowhere. I didn't even say anything. I was like, okay. That ever happened to you? Just fucking, well, okay, all right, it's happening. And yeah, wasn't the worst. Anyway, it's total degenerates, bro. That's the life, man. Don't buy into what people tell you, dummy. You want to be a good degenerate. You know, you got a mortgage, you can't quit your job. I'm always thinking, it's like, don't want to get stuck. What else is up? Chinese boner pills. Oh yeah, man. Those girls down in Honduras, man. Jesus, dude. Definitely use boner pills on them. You know. And oh, what a great time, man. Playing golf, banging horse, and then telling some girl back in the States that I wasn't doing that. Look, man, Chinese boner pills work. They used to. I don't even know how I got on that. I saw it talking about some snake venom boners. Snake venom boners? Yeah, that sounds right. Snake venom boners. Oh, so on the first episode, I hope that I recorded and put in one of the chunks that I was talking about. Oh, this dude's dying. Go get the snake venom. Because they didn't know what worked. They had no idea. They didn't even wash their hands. They were fucking, you get sick, they would drain your blood. That was their, dude, I'm telling you what, people did that. That was it's like, we gotta drain out this bad blood. It was a good idea. Oh, man. Can you believe that shit? What if he was alive? What if he was alive right now? And fucking, you were bedridden. You were sick. Somebody come in. It's like, look, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take this razor blade and I'm gonna drain all your blood out, and then maybe you'll get better. I'd be like, nah, son, not today. Yo, what? Drain my blood? I don't think that's how that works. Nobody question that shit, man. That's what you get when the church is in charge. Oh. Back in the day, man, if you wanted a house alone, you had to go to the fucking church, man. The fucking church was in charge of your finance, everything. And you were so stupid, you couldn't read. They didn't let you even read whatever fucking Bible they had or whatever. It wasn't even translated. And they made up all this shit. I remember I was listening to hardcore history, and there's some dude back in the medieval times, like 1200, 1300, something like that. He would just walk by like fucking donut shop and be like, God wants me to have this donut. And nobody would say shit because they were all so stupid. And he was just walking around. I was like, oh, God, Jesus told me to bang your wife. And they were like, all right, well, God said it, man. Let him bang you, dude. Let's go ahead, bust in there and see what happens. Oh, man. Can you imagine that? Going to Little Caesars, we're like, Jesus told me. You're walking out of Little Caesars. Imagine, all right. Imagine you go to a barbecue place and you get takeout, and there's some good burnt-in sandwiches, right? And you're walking out, and some guy's like, hey, Jesus told me that those sandwiches are mine. You'd be like, bitch, you better pray to Jesus that I don't murder you and that you ever even get to eat another goddamn sandwich, motherfucker. You imagine that shit? The audacity somebody would have to say that to you? Jesus. You know what? People were fucking insane. So, just a couple days ago, you know how you unlock your car door and your headlights come on and then they go off sometime later because it's not 1983? Some guy knocks on my door. He's like, hey, this your truck? I'm like, yeah. He's like, your headlights are on. I was like, yeah, man, I just grabbed some stuff out of there a couple minutes ago. He's like, oh. I mean, he had no idea who I am. No idea whose truck that was. He's like, I'm just going to knock on this door. I got to tell this guy about these headlights. And I'm like, are you fucking shitting me, bro? My headlights going to go off. Don't worry about it. This is, whose headlights don't go off anymore? Dude, if you're driving, I have a new truck. Idiots like that, man, just make me question the world. And I think, what's this guy think? I would never see some headlights on and go knock on a random person's door on the off chance that that's their car. And we're like, hey, because this is a public street. I don't always park where I park in front of my house. I park up and down the fucking street. If it just happened to be in front of my house that day, we're like, go to some random person's house, knock on the door. Is this your car? It's like, no. Oh, the headlights are on. It's like, I don't give a fuck. What? Fucking die, bitch. Kill yourself. Worried about that shit, man. What else happening, man? You watch some good shit? Anybody watch Westworld? Oh, here's a good thing. So I totally believe in, lots of video games. It's a simulation for show. At Westworld, it's like this shutdown thing and nothing happening. It's kind of like the reverse of what Westworld did. So, spoiler alert if you ain't on Westworld, and if you ain't, then you ain't watching it. So don't worry. And I'm not really spoiler alerting too much of anything. On one of the episodes, this girl in there, she like makes people start doing a bunch of shit and overloads the processor, right? So it was too much processing power. And then when the simulation was processing too much shit, she had like superpowers or some shit, bullshit like that. Anyway, I think we're experiencing the exact opposite right now. They're updating the simulation, and what they're doing is they want to shut everything down so the processing power is low, because this patch that they're doing to whatever reality we live in, whatever technology is doing, they need low processing power, man. So they don't need people out doing shit. It's the exact opposite of Westworld, bro. Yeah, maybe I was fucked up when I came up with that, and maybe I'm fucked up now, but doesn't mean that it's not an interesting idea. It definitely could be a simulation. Technology is only going to get better, bro. I mean, I feel real and everything, but lots of video game. You can do so much crazy shit. It's wild. I'm recording this right now. I got a microphone. I'm a monkey that can do incredible shit. Oh, man. We're so much smarter than other animals, dude. You realize how dumb they are? Like, the closest thing can't do shit. Like, a dog cannot play a game of pool, bro. But they're simple. I'm over here recording audio. And, I feel like a retarded Elon Musk. Yeah. If Elon Musk has some chromosome issues, that'd be me. Because, as you can tell, I got an accent, and I'm from the South. So, my family tree probably definitely got a little inbreeding in there, some of that trailer park love, some of that meth love, maybe a couple straight dudes banging, like Joe Exotic, that Big Johnson. He got it. For sure. So, I'm a chromosomally challenged smart person. There you go. And that's how I'm gonna roll with it. That's a good description. Let me get that trailer park love, girl. Let me get that meth pop going. Won't you snort you a lot of that meth, and then go wash all the dishes and bitch about a trailer. So true, man. I've seen so much white trashy shit. It is amazing. Dude, trailers, meth. What's up? Joe Exotic, Big Johnson. Holler at your boy. Fucking bitch Carol Baskins. Chinese boner pills. Joe Exotic definitely took some of those motherfuckers at Big Johnson. Fucking straight dudes. Hey, if you're a straight dude and you're fucking guys to get meth, try gas station boner pills, because sometimes they're Viagra and steroids. It can help you get them drugs, baby. It's not really going to help if you got to blow the guy. So I got no advice for that. But if you need to get a boner, if you can get some of those old school Rhino 777s before everybody started ripping them off, or whatever it was, Back in the day when they were good, just like everything is. That'll help you get some meth, man. Get you a boner, get you some meth, marry a guy, and be straight. Be straight and marry a guy, dog. For some meth. Do it. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. I don't know how that's going to pay off. I guess I would have, blew my brains out too if I was married to Joe Exotic and I didn't like Big Johnson's. You know he got that Big Johnson. But that one dude, the big guy, I guess he was probably pitching, not catching. But Joe Exotic, he's the star, man. He's the Michael Jackson. He's the creep. So, if you've never seen Leaving Neverland, holy fuck. If you want to be traumatized, go ahead and watch that. It's pretty much 4 hours of child rape in a row, which is not the best way to spend a Sunday evening, HBO. Thank you, dicks. Anyway, so Joe Exotic, he's the man. He's the creep. So whatever nasty shit he did with that Big Johnson, smoking that meth in his trailer with that one dude that was like big, not meth mouth, not the dude with the fucked up teeth, but the 6 foot tall guy. That guy, the one that killed himself, dude. There's more places to. Why not just leave? You don't have to stay in Oklahoma, bro. I had to live in Oklahoma, and I motherfucking left. Now, don't get me wrong. I felt like I wanted to die while I was there. There's no gas stations with boner pills. The beer was not real back when I was a heavy drinker. And no. Let's see. Yeah, Oklahoma sucks, man. Why would you have a zoo there, man? Tigers in Oklahoma? That don't sound dope. That sounds undope. I like the dude that had him by the beach. Doc, whatever. And I watched the other shit. And everybody thinks he was just slaying all that puss. And he's like, hey, man, a lot of those are like, he's got like kids and shit that are old as, like this dude's old as fuck. He's got kids that are like in their 40s or some shit. And like, that's his kids and their wives and other girls. It's like, I'm not banging all these chicks. But it did look cool that, and it's like, dang, this dude, boy, he got some tigers, Myrtle Beach. He had the puss. He had the beach with the puss and the puss with the beach, Seemed like a good time. Tigers are dope. I literally, I'm still wearing Tiger shirt right now. I got a Joe Exotic Carol Did It shirt from Your Mom's House Studios on, and I love it. It's my favorite new shirt. I wore it all day today. Cause Carol did that shit. Fucking bitch. What a cunt. You know what pisses me off is she is the person saying tigers shouldn't be in cages, and then she goes gets the tigers out of a cage and then puts them in a cage. What? Bitch, what are you're doing the same thing, and then Joe Exotic might pay people in meth and only $100 a week because those guys were broke as fuck up in there. But this bitch makes people volunteer. She ain't paying people shit. Her place is so much shittier, like as shitty as some of the. I mean, Joe Exotic shit wasn't that bad, man. It was actually pretty decent. It looked pretty good. Carol's shit looked like garbage. Carol was the one putting the cats off. I think she was doing worse, man. That bitch, she's definitely a better fucking husband, dog. I'll never stop talking about it. There's two things I'll never stop talking about, and that's Epstein didn't kill himself, and that bitch Carol down in Florida fed husband tigers. Yo, man, Epstein, bro. Come on, think about it. 2 seconds. The cameras, the guards, the everything. 600 reasons. We got 600 excuses. Come on, man. Get that shit out of here, doc. I ain't believe that shit for a second. I ain't stupid, man. Or am I? I think I am, but just not that dumb. You gotta try better than that. Oh man, Chinese boner pills. I was talking about fucking fights that I got into. I fought a guy in Korea. I talked about that. Never got in a fight with anybody in Afghanistan or anything. We talked some shit, but never fought any of those guys. Korea was just blackout dumbness. We were just breaking shit and being stupid. Can't drink like that anymore, man. I hardly ever drink now. I drink maybe once a month. I just save it for, well, I used to just save it for whenever I actually went out and did something, which was, every couple weeks or so, I just live my life. And then, maybe I go watch a UFC pay-per-view or something. I was like, okay, I'll drink tonight. And still, I hardly ever go hard anymore. You just have to do it every couple weeks. Yeah, but now I can't do that. So, at first, man, probably the first almost 30 days of quarantine, I didn't drink at all, man. Not even like a day. And only drank because I found me a quarantine and chill. What's up? Shout out to a lot of people. Hey, a lot of people, man, on that Pornhub premium, you know what I'm saying? Jacking that cat. Jacking that K. That cat. And that ain't cool, man. And if you're out there Pornhubbing it up, I know where you're at, man. Spank banging it down. Dude, man, give that thing a break. Gotta put your wiener in something real. So you go fucking heat up some rubber gloves or something. Smash that. Change it up. Oh, man. Chinese boner pills? What about fleshlights? You guys ever have one of those? That's what got us through Afghanistan. I was the first one to get one. Bo Shore. Yep. Order fleshlight, and after I did, everybody in our whole little fucking group did, bro. And next thing you know, if you go try to get in the fucking, like, we actually had a spot over there that had good showers. So, Afghanistan was different than Iraq. Afghanistan, I was almost in the same spot every day, and I had access to a lot of hot. This was a lot later too. It was like 2009ish or something. Who knows? Anyway, they had some hot water over there, dog. I was taking good showers on the reg. Anyway, everybody got fleshlights, and I got one. And let me tell you, man, you heat that thing up, and it ain't that bad. Especially if you've been in Afghanistan for 3 months in a row. And, you ain't getting no action over there, dog. It just ain't happening. Yeah, I'm sure a couple people did, but it's rare. I was in an all-male unit. We were out there doing wild shit, you know what I'm saying? We have a lot of females around. Don't get me wrong, man. You run into some chicks, but never got to smash. No, what you did get to do, man, you be in a defect. And, you've been overseas about 6 months, 7 months. No action. And then you see a hot girl at the dining facility. And she's up by the salad bar. And she looked like she just took a shower. And put a bunch of conditioner in her hair. And go by, walk right up behind her and get her good. You definitely gonna jerk it to that later, boy. That's all you needed, that drive-by sniff. Salad bar drive-by sniff. So, if you're a female and you're ever in Iraq or Afghanistan and I walk behind you, just know I smelled your hair and I jerked it later. Thank you. Sometimes that made my day because a drive-by sniff was a lot rarer than you think. You know, sometimes you could go months without seeing a hot girl in the military, especially one fresh showered with her hair smelling good. That's what you want. You want to hit that good conditioner. That good condish. Straight out the shower. You know, all you've been smelling is dude's balls for fucking 3 months in a row. And then you see the, whew, bro, you give me a picture of half a butt cheek and 2 strokes. No? Jizzing everywhere. Yeah, man. Didn't need no Chinese boner pill then, man. Oh, man. My first deployment. This is before laptops were, like, everywhere. iPods still sucked. iPods didn't even play video. They just, like, played music. And had that little bitty screen. So, porn. Dude, we didn't have any porn, man. Like, a couple people had porn, but, like, not really. And we were fucking... We had to go to the... you had to go to a base that had a store. It was sometimes in a semi-truck trailer, right? And they would have some magazines in there called Curves. And this was just girls, like, in, like, little G-strings or whatever. And you would jerk it to those magazines. And that was how you survived. That is the battle of our lives. What are we going to jerk it to over here? So these girls, it's just straight. I'm talking about like crotch, bro. Just zoomed in crotch, with a fucking little G-string over it, and they were selling it at the store. Everybody buying them, bro. Couldn't sell them things hot. You were waiting every time, like, because you know, we went to a lot of different bases, right? And like sometimes you go to a big base that had like a nice store, right? And then shittier bases had shittier stores. And then sometimes your store was like a tent with 3 racks in it. It was like, hey, we got like 2 slices of beef jerky and an old pack of tuna. And that's it, really. You're like, what? And then some places had fucking slushy machines. Saint it, son. Baghdad International Airport. Anyway, what was my point of all that? The joys of being high and rambling. Boner pills, no action. Oh, what we were jerking it to. Curves magazine. Bro, we were ripping pages out, having them folded up. And thing is, it's hard to get privacy over there. Sometimes the only privacy you can get is going in a fucking bathroom stall, and there's still people around. Dude, you know how many times I jerked it in a fucking bathroom with people in there? A lot. Oh, man, dude. Looking at a rip out of just some girl's butt they were selling at the store. Dude, I was fucking 20 years old. I was fucking, dude, my shit was just, all I want to do was fucking bang. And I'm over here in fucking Iraq trying to die every day. What an idiot. See? I told you I was dumb. Well, I told you I've been dumb for you. So, I'm a little wiser now because of the dumb experiences I've had. Oh. Boners. Boners are always funny, man. It's always fun to talk about Chinese boner pill, snake, venom, and boners. So what else is done, man? Oh, you know what? You know what I did? I Last time I looked at some news stories to see what was going on, so I'll see what's on my Google now. I can actually see because I was extremely high earlier, and now I'm not quite as. Oh look, GSP with his HGH gut again. These shits haven't changed. Rick and Morty. Anybody watch that? That shit is good. The draft. Oh, let's talk about sports for a while. Fake. I don't believe none of that shit, bro. Boxing, so rigged. Especially, boxing is decision a lot. That shit's rigged like a motherfucker. NBA, definitely rigged. I think I rambled about this on my earlier recording, but NBA's rigged. NFL, believe it. How many bad calls you seen? People fucking, they could have. I mean, all you gotta do is fuck up the end of the game to fix it. It's not that hard. Bro, it ain't real. It's WWE. It's fake. Only thing that's real is like a knockout. That's why people like a knockout. Let's motherfucker take dives. How many KOs you think have been faked? I don't know. There has to be some though. There's got to be some out there. UFC ones usually, that's all real, dog. Ain't nobody fucking around. You get knocked the fuck out, you know. I remember one time I used to think that Forrest Griffin faked the Anderson Silva fight, but Anderson Silva's just amazing. He fucking went in there and just fucking pep and just. Now I understand, man. Now you know, like, dude, when you're moving around and you just get caught with a little, sometimes just a little jab or something like that, just right spot on the chin, your just body will just quit on you, dude. No matter what you do, doesn't matter how strong your mind is, whether you're hurt, awake, you're not unconscious. Your body just fucking goes. But you know, Anderson Silva's a bad motherfucker, dog. I mean, front kick that dude's face off. And I seen a goddamn semi truck over here the other day that was a picture of that, and it's where Anderson Silva's landing that shit is on the whole side of the semi truck. And usually, I hate a motherfucking semi truck, and I hate a motherfucking semi truck driver. And if you're listening to this and you're driving a semi truck, not you, dog. Talk about the other assholes that are driving them. Definitely not you. But this semi truck I liked because it had the Anderson Silva kick on there, and it was pretty dope. And if that's your truck, then well played, served, or whatever. I don't know. Oh, man, I'll tell you what, man. I'll drive slow in front of a semi truck real fast, bro. Whenever I get in front of a semi truck and I have a chance to go slow as fuck and ruin his day, I do it because they do it to me all the time. So I started doing it back. And if you're not doing that, I don't even know why you're alive. If you're alive and you get in front of a semi truck and you don't drive like a piece of shit just to be a dick, doesn't matter who it is, don't care, sorry. Just know that they've done it to someone. 100% have. What semi truck driver hasn't fucking totally fucked somebody's shit up and went slow as hell in front of? Y'all have. So, get behind me, dog. I'm driving slow as hell. I'm gonna fucking fuck your shit up, bro. Look, it only happens every once in a while. So, I'd say in the last 7 months, I've gotten in front of a semi truck maybe 3 times, and I drove extra fucking slow. I definitely pissed them off. And that made me happy. So, if that's not the kind of shit you're into, then, you know, don't listen to this, man, because I like upsetting people. I'm going to say some wild shit, bro. I want to do some comedy, man. I feel like I'm kind of doing comedy right now, but I'm not like doing a bit or telling a story or making a joke. I'm just rambling. I'm just seeing what's here. Dude, I literally just bought a microphone and rambling on. But my setup is sweet, and this microphone sounds good, and I got good headphones and good. Man, I'm so smart. I'm so much smarter than most people. Some people couldn't find a goddamn peanut butter and jelly sandwich if you put it in their hand and said, "This is a peanut butter jelly sandwich." They were like, "What?" They're like surprised. Go with it. I guess I don't like people that can't go with the flow. You know what I mean? Adapt to the situation. See what's going on. Hey, what's happening? I don't know, man. Just let it happen. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen. Just let it happen. Don't ask 1,000 questions about everything. You know? Bro, what's this? What's this? What's that? What? Oh, what's everything? Can you explain everything to me? Bro, I ain't got time to explain everything to you. Okay? Be a fucking adult. Know some shit. Okay? I can't explain every second of every day and how everything on the planet works. Okay? You gotta figure it out yourself. Just chill out, man. And don't ask 1,000 questions. Don't you hate an asshole? That's what I call them, assholes. They just keep asking you shit. And then they'll ask you for advice. So you'll be like, you ever have to give someone advice? You're like, God damn it, I don't give you fucking advice, dude. So you give somebody advice or whatever. And then they don't do it. And then they still ask you a bunch of questions still. And you're like, dude, you ask me all these questions. I'll tell you all this shit. You don't do any of the shit that I told you. Quit asking me shit. I like talking about stuff. Nobody talks about stuff. You ever meet a motherfucker that you try to make a joke and they're like, what? What is this? What is that? What? Ask a bunch of questions. Like, I just want to, tell some fucking jokes, dude. Like, say something funny. Oh, man, I say the word like too much. And I know if you're listening to this, you're like, wow. He might have said that 900 times already. And I know, because I've listened to this and I'm like, Jesus, quit saying like. But stuff is like stuff, and I'm going to keep on saying it. If you don't like it, then fuck the fuck off, bitch. Because this podcast is for me. I'm getting energy out of my body because I want to talk to some person. Really, I'm just talking to the universe. Talking to this microphone. It's fucking dope. No, I ain't got a visual right now. I'll get that one day, but I got it set up, man. This shit is dope down here, man. I got some good lights. It's cool, man. I feel good. So what's going on, guys? You dead yet? Are you a zombie? I hope you're dead. It's so bad out there, man. You'll die. You're definitely a zombie if you go outside. You'll get it. You get infected so fast because you're a bitch. And your immune system's so fucking weak that you can't handle the goddamn cold. Pussy bitches. Look, man. If you're old and you die from coronavirus, fucking die, bitch. Let me go to the comedy club. Look, I need some goddamn entertainment, man. And obviously, this podcast is boring enough that my computer will go to sleep. I'll change those settings. It's back to good now. It's just going to stay on. Quit being a hoe. Yeah, man. I had some good plans, man. I was lucky. I got to see Theo Vaughn at the Comedy Works South in Denver. That was a good show. Theo Vaughn. He had an opener. Ari Manis. Hilarious. Who else did I see? Dusty Slay. Dude, check out Dusty Slay. What a hilarious guy. He ain't blew up yet, But his comedy is great. And I seen him. He was here for one night, and it rained, bro. It was like a hailstorm. Actually, it was literally a hailstorm, and I drove down there, and it was the worst shit you could drive in, bro. My truck got fucked up in this hailstorm, but I made it to see Dusty Slay, and it was a Wednesday night, and he killed, man. He's good. His jokes work, and dude, look up Dusty Slay. Give it a goog. Give it a Google. You'll find a new great comedian that is a lot better than me, bro. Bow sure, he's polished. I am an amateur. If you're listening to this, I apologize. Oh, man. Dusty Slay. Yeah, seen him. Comedy Works South. Christina P. is Tom Segura's wife. Seen Tom Segura at the Belco, which he did his Ball Hog Hour, which is out on Netflix. Shout out Tom Segura. Carol did that shit. What a cunt. I'm a huge fucking. I wear my jeans high and tight. If anybody's ever listened to that. So yeah, seen Tom, seen Christina, seen Ari Shafir. Who else came through? Oh, Doug Benson. He did live podcast. Doug loves scary movies for Halloween, and I took a tab of acid. I went downtown to the Comedy Works. Doug Benson did a live podcast. Doug loves scary movies, and it was one of the best nights I ever had, man. Oh, man, what a great time. And Doug Benson, when he comes to the Comedy Works, bro, you know, well, he'll smoke a J with you in the back alley of the Comedy Works. I smoked weed with him, hung out, took pictures. Great guy. Holy shit. What a nice dude. I tell you, he's just out there hanging out. Like, he had a show at 420 it was like a Sunday, something like that. Mother's Day, some holiday, some bullshit holiday, you know. So it might have been Mother's Day or some other bullshit holiday, you know, where you get you a fucking card same day on the way over to somebody's house, you fucking garbage piece of shit. And went down there, 420 show, and it was wild, dude. It was good. I ate a bunch of edibles, had a good time. The first time. That was the first time. The second time, I had a tab of acid, and I took that. I also had a great time. But those were two different experiences. And I smoked weed with Doug Benson both times in the back alley at the Comedy Works, and we had at least a couple minute conversation. So I was really excited about that. It was a good time. And Doug Benson was cool, man. Doug loves scary movies, man. It's funny. Have you ever seen his... I know everybody's seen Super Size Me, right? Well, he's got it used to be on Netflix called Super High Me. And my shit just did something weird right there. Like my fucking shit ain't working. Anyway, so yeah, he did Super High Me, and he got high for 30 days in a row, which he was gonna do anyway. Anyway, he made fun of all that guy's things. He made fun of Duck Dynasty. He made Doug Dynasty. That was one of his specials. And then he did something. That other guy did something else. Anyway, Doug Benson's got a couple good, really good movies like that, man. Comic-Con. I don't know. It was he turned it into some weed shit, but he hit my vape pen. We smoked joints together. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Good times, man. Good times. Good comedy. And good podcasts. You can find those live podcasts. It's up there. Go check out Doug Loves Movies Denver live podcast for like, I don't know. I want to say it was a Mother's Day or some bullshit like that. Anyway, it was crazy, dude. People were like yelling at people and stuff. And like they had guests on there and they played some kind of game. Anyway, I laughed my ass off. I ate a bunch of gummies that day and I was incredibly high. Good time, man. Comedy Works is so dope for having fucking shit like that. Dude, they just had Duncan Trussell release that Midnight Gospel on Netflix. And he's a total DMT psychedelic guy. And they had a live podcast because I went to his show on the Saturday night. That's one I talked about earlier that I took that girl to that didn't speak English. And they actually they had a live podcast at midnight that night. And like they did all this crazy shit, bro. They had a seance and, oh man, wild. The Comedy Works was some really wild stuff, man. I've seen some cool stuff up there. Trying to get in there. I hope when the pandemic's over, like if I can get a job working there, I might do it, man. And I got like a good tech job and shit like that. But fuck that shit, man. I don't know. I like the comedy. I like a David Chappelle. Oh, I gotta go see Dave Chappelle live. Oh man, you know him and Joe Rogan were doing stadium tours together. Imagine seeing that show, Stadium, Rogan and Chappelle back to back, bro. Whew, that'd be a fucking day. Oh man, Comedy Works has some good shows. I like the downtown, and I like the South one too, man. They're both in nice places. I've seen Theo Von at the South Place. Great show. Theo Von, hilarious. If you hadn't ever listened to This Past Weekend, he is amazing. Theo Von is a great comedian. He's wild, bro. He's wild. And I'm glad I got to go see his show. That was good. Who else did I see down there? I feel like I went and seen somebody else. Dusty Slade, Theo Von. There's one more. Brad Williams was there, and that was good. He was like a pop-in. I don't know. I went to a random show at the downtown one. That was pretty good. Some people bombed, but it was only like 2, and mostly everybody was good. So that was a good time. I took a girl to that, and she was a cop. This girl was a straight up cop, and she was hot, and she was a Latina descent. I don't know what happened with that, but didn't really mesh with my lifestyle very much. I'm more of the degenerate type. I'm more of the Joe Rogan and DMT mushrooms in your basement, obviously. And I don't know if a cop is too into that. You know, I met a girl that was a cop. Yeah, I don't know, man. I can't take no cop, dog. I like doing illegal activities, don't you? Don't you like doing stuff you're not supposed to do? And who's even telling us why we're doing anything? I'm just over here trying to have some fun. I'm not hurting anybody. I really just want to make some jokes. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Smoke a little weed. Make a little joke. Give your dick a little choke. Hope you guys aren't beating your dicks, man. I hope you're, ladies, I hope you ain't flicking your bean, you know. I hope you got somebody don't give a fuck about your germs that just fucking sit on your face or whatever that is that you're into. If you let it hang upside down on a ceiling fan and fucking put your clit in a bear trap, you know. It's whatever, no. You know, do you. Everybody likes different shit, you know. Some people like weed, some people don't. Some people like coke, some people, you know, suck dick for meth and marry straight guys. Or straight Joe Exotics. You know? Everybody likes different shit. So, you know, if you like a Big Johnson and Tigers and meth, dude, let him out, dog. Let that motherfucker out and give him some cameras. Please. Watch that shit all day. How about letting me out, man? I feel like I'm in fucking prison. I just want to go outside and throw football. I want to go to the gym. Sucks. Fucking die, bitch. I don't want to hear any of your shit. What else happening, man? I ain't hardly ate shit today. I think I need food. What you guys eating during this pandemic? I have not been eating healthy at all, which is unfortunate because, you know, I was going pretty hard on MMA. Eating good, get my weight down. I was close to, you know, where I could cut weight and make a fight weight. And I've been eating like an asshole. I had pizza earlier. Yeah, you know, with a dose of mushrooms on it. But, man, I've just been eating noodles and Chinese and fucking whatever people bring me and shit. It's just so fucking depressing, man. I'm so depressed. The only happiness you got is eating some bullshit, you know. Only happiness you can get is going to the goddamn grocery store and smashing your face full of fucking donuts and whatnot. Cream filled, jizz filled, the fucking cakes in your fucking mouth. Don't get me wrong, man. Shit tastes good, but goddamn, I feel like an asshole piece of shit afterwards. It's not where I want to get my happiness from. I don't want to get it, you know, from food. Can't get your happiness straight from food. If you're dependent on fucking Little Debbie for your only dopamine drip, you fucking up, man. Sugar can't be the only thing that's fucking getting you excited or whatever. Dummy. Don't be living on fucking Little Debbie cakes. You gotta go out and do some shit. Go do some real shit, man. Go do some scary shit. Go fucking choke somebody out in a jiu-jitsu class. Go run up a mountain. Go fucking eat some mushrooms in the woods. You know, do something wild. Go fight somebody. What's up? Go do stand-up comedy. Go do 2 minutes in front of somebody at an open mic. You know, see if that shit don't get your fucking blood going. You pussy. What else, man? Go do some sparring. That should get you pumped up. You know, it's a little bit of fun. Ladies, try being quiet. That's fun. Alright. Where the hell am I even going with this? So, I wanna look at the news. I was talking about. Don't fucking get all your happiness from sugar, bro. You gotta do shit that matters. You gotta accomplish something. You need to set some goals and then obtain them. You know, be better than people. You remember that bullshit they used to try to sell you when you were a kid, talking about you're no better than anybody else. Yes, I am. I'm so much better than so many people. Are you fucking kidding me? Now, that don't mean treat people bad. It just means I am better than you. You're stupid. And I can see it very easily. Uh, yeah. You're not better than anybody else. You know who they tell that to? The people who aren't better than anyone else. That's who they tell that shit to. People that fucking suck. That's an excuse to fucking suck, is what that is. Hell nah, man. Fuck that bullshit. I am better than a lot of people. But the reason I'm better than people is because I put into work to be better than them. You know? I go to the gym and train harder than them. I can fight better than them. I can fucking, you know, do comedy better than whatever, you know? And like, a lot of people are better than me in a lot of ways. I mean, I'm not even good at this. So, I'm not saying I'm the greatest at everything. But I'm so much better than so many people. God damn. Oh, man. Makes me feel great. And you know where you really get this is just go to Walmart. Bro, you feeling bad about yourself? If you think you fucking up, go to motherfucking Walmart, dog. Walk around Walmart for 10 minutes. Walk out of there and be like, I'm fucking killing it, son. I walk out of there feeling like I'm goddamn Batman Bruce Wayne. Like I'm Elon fucking Musk. Jesus, man. Fucking people make me happy, dude. You want to talk about some dummies? I've been watching some dummies on a 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days. Holy shit, dude. Season 4 of this show has this guy on there that's been chatting with this girl online. It's obviously fake. I mean, you look at it for 1 second, you're like, that's fake. You know what I'm saying? And he has went from America to the Ukraine 1, 2, 3 times to the Ukraine to meet this girl. And she has showed up 0 times. And guess what? On this episode I just watched, he's going back for the 4th time. And he was like, you know, the first time, her brother died. And then the second time, she had to have surgery. And then the 3rd time, something else happened. You know, she left her oven on or something, you know. And he's like, it all made sense, bro. 100% makes sense. They don't talk on the phone. They only use... All right, check this out. So here's the deal, bro. This guy only uses a site. When they chat, it charges him every time they talk. And he can only talk to her if she's online. And he said he's seen a video, but no audio. Now, they've never talked on the phone. It's been 7 years. He's been paid out $100,000. I don't know. It was definitely money. How about that? And it's like, never been like, can we use email, or would you like to text or use Facebook or WhatsApp or a million other free things, you know? Nope. This shitty, dude, it's a shitty website too, dude. It's garbage, you know? So this guy goes back to the Ukraine for the 4th time. And it's just so obvious how dumb it is. She's not gonna show. And he's just like, I don't know. Like, he goes, waits for a train. He's like, she said she had to take a 10-hour train across the country and all this stuff. And she's going to be here wearing a blue dress. This guy's so fucking stupid. Anyway, he's at the train station. He's like, I don't understand it. He's like, I don't know what's going on. Where is she? It's like she's not showing up. There's no way. And the whole time he's like, I know for 100% fact she is showing up this time. He's like, there is no doubt about it. He's like, it's 100% happening. Guess what? Ain't happening. No, this bitch don't show up. And then she says some shit. And then fucking he goes to a restaurant and waits forever. And like, I don't even know, man. Where I'm at now, man, he's trying to track this girl down in the fucking Ukraine or some shit. And this dude, I mean, this is a guy. I mean, how does he do anything? How does he not just wander out into traffic and just fucking die? He's the kind of guy that when I see him, I'm like, do I have to watch you? Are you going to be okay? Like, if I leave, are you just going to die later? How do you do anything? Fucking idiots, man. God damn. It's fun, though. I'm glad that somebody videotaped his dumb ass and put it on TV for me to laugh at, because compared to this guy, I'm Nikola Tesla, motherfucker. Goddamn. You know, some other baller ass dude that was smart. Whatever your favorite historical smart guy is, this fucking smart. Neil deGrasse Tyson. I read his book, Astrophysics for People in a Hurry. Pretty good. Check it out. It'll make you slightly undumber. I like shit like that. Astrophysics. I like thinking about the size of the universe. I like watching shows on Netflix. It's like the universe or whatever, and they tell you how big it is. Oh man, I love getting on NASA websites and just staring into all this space. Jeez, it's so big. Billions, 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 billions of planets out there. Look, some people believe we're the only thing in the universe. And how stupid would that be? Hey, the galaxy never ends, and there's a billion planets out there. I mean, like, there's a number of planets out there that you can't even fucking count. There's a number of stars out there that you can't even fucking count. And they all have planets around them. And they all produce heat and energy. But yeah, you're the only planet that has life on it. Nah, bitch, we just can't travel that far yet. Y'all stupid if y'all think that, man. Come on. How many planets are there? Like, there's so many stars. All the stars are producing heat and energy. And, bro, it's just, get that shit out of here. Epstein killed himself, huh? Suicided himself while he was on suicide watch. And none of the cameras worked. And all the cards did some wild shit, huh? I don't believe shit motherfuckers tell me. The world's crazy, man. This place is wild. Being alive is wild. I've seen a lot of crazy stuff, man. The universe is so fucking big. You don't think there's nobody else? It would be the dumbest shit ever if there weren't. And the Bible's real? Get that fucking shit out of here. Hey, go tell me how to beat your slave or your wife or like do some crazy shit like that, because that's the Bible. I was just watching a special. Tom Segura, and he was in Texas, and he did a big Jesus Bible joke, and people were fucking. He was like, "Oh, you motherfuckers didn't like that shit, did you?" And then he went off, because Texas is Bible Belt country, so he fucking shit on religion for a minute, and then he started shitting on Texas football, and they started booing. Man, it's good, man. He's like, it's almost like you care more about football. I don't know if I should not say that. I gave away part of his joke, and I'm sorry, but it's hilarious. And people do care more about football than they do Jesus, especially in the South. The SEC, boy, you know it ain't rigged. There it is. Don't get me wrong, man. I like watching football, and I'll always probably watch football, but this shit's so fake. Shit is so fake. Everything's rigged. Oh, man. So, well, I think I'm done talking for this bit. And this will be episode number 2, man. This is a good chunk. Maybe I'll add a little outro or intro to this. I don't know. Yeah, I'll do an outro and an intro. And actually, I need to do an outro. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so, well, I'm doing this. And if you listen to this, thanks. Just one of my friends that I sent this to. Eat a dick, bitch. From across the country in another place. Suck a fatty. Go kill yourself. Die from corona. Get your eyeball licked. And do some drugs, man. Do some recreational psychedelics. Because it's not the worst thing that ever happened to you. Alright. Die from corona. Bye. Joe Exotic. Big Johnson.